Hello and welcome to our RoPax Ferry presentation for the International Student Design Competition 2022 by Worldwide Ferry Safety Association, designed by students from Marine Engineering Department, Institut Teknologi 10 November, and Hochschule Wismar. Lakshmi has an overall length of 35.48 meters with a breadth of 11 meters and depth of 3 meters. She has a displacement of 277.8 tons and a 1 meters draft. She will be made at Cochin Shipyard in Kolkata with a repair shop at Pandu Shipyard in Guwahati, located 180 nautical miles from the operational ferry service route. Lakshmi designed to achieve the service speed of 15 knots. She has an LCT-type monohull design to withstand fatal grounding due to the low depth characteristic of the Brahmaputra River. The ship uses diesel-electric propulsion configuration with biodiesel as the fuel, providing a more flexible engine room layout and a more efficient and cleaner system. The machinery equipment installation on board Lakshmi is located regarding to the proper ship weight distribution, easy maintenance, space efficient, and safe operation. With this arrangement, Lakshmi has a trim angle of 0.018 degree, which accentuated as even keel. The following is a summary of electrical power requirements that refers to the specification of every system. The main system has a total power required of around 3056 kilowatts and the emergency system requires around 25 kilowatts. Lakshmi is equipped with three 1800 kilowatt main generators and 99 kilowatt arbor generator. The 50 kilowatt generator is intended for emergency use. The diesel-electric arrangement on board Lakshmi makes her more efficient than conventional diesels, saving up to 19% of fuel consumption during arbor operation. This fuel saving can be achieved due to the usage of solar panel and battery integrations. Brahmaputra River have a characteristic of shifting sandbanks that will affect the route of river crossing vessel. Based on the three routes, Lakshmi averaged 5 trips per day in calm water and 6-knot river current. Despite the various routes, Lakshmi managed to travel approximately less than 1 hour per voyage. Let's have a tour around Lakshmi's interior. Passenger will have access to the passenger deck through the provided passageway indicated by the yellow line. On the port side of the main vehicle deck, there are quick closing valve cabinet, freezer and chiller storage, an elevator for the disabled, air handling unit, and cargo space. The twin deck consists of toilets and 4 crew rooms at the port side and starboard side. Each crew rooms accommodate 2 crews. On the starboard side of the main vehicle deck, there are another cargo space, an emergency generator room, and a bicycle rack. And let's continue to the passenger deck. On the passenger deck, there are toilets for men and women, an official room that can be converted to an isolation room, and toilets for the disabled. Passenger can store luggage in the overhead compartment on every seat. And finally, we enter the navigation deck. The navigation deck consists of the captain room with its own toilet, crew mess room, the chief engineer room on the starboard side, and the navigation room at the very front of this vessel. At the back of the navigation deck, there are solar panel arrays. Loading and unloading procedures can be done through the side ram door access and the bow ram access. The procedure for a safe loading is the cargo first, followed by 4-wheeler and 2-wheeler vehicle, and finally passengers. The bow ram door is intended for grounding-based terminal during the dry season, whereas the side ram door is intended for a floating barge terminal. Lakshmi is designed in regards with fire hazard, biohazard, passenger evacuation, and flood prevention. Some of the highlights are quick closing valve for fuel manifold, multiple fire extinguishing equipment, and air duct modifications. During emergency, every passenger must go to the nearest emergency exit doors that contain a marine evacuation system for a fast embarkation. The two marine evacuation systems at the starboard and port side of this vessel makes evacuation really fast, just 8 minutes and 16 seconds. For flood prevention, her hull is fitted with an expanding flotation foam inside a watertight compartment that maintains the ship's stability during flooded conditions. The foam prevents water from filling in the compartment that can result in a loss of buoyancy. During pandemic conditions, there are several changes and installation applied to the passenger deck. The entrance will be installed a disinfection chamber. The seat will be attached a partition to prevent direct contact between passengers, and isolation room for passengers that show symptoms during voyage. Lakshmi is also fitted with innovation which are weight management system, PTO object detection camera, silica gel treatment system, and double filter sea chest, all of which will make operation on board Lakshmi easier and safer. Construction scantling was calculated based on rules for building and classing aluminum vessel of ABS. Lakshmi uses a transfer construction type. Midship section drawing are displayed on frame 30, frame 31, and in the ship's engine room. Her main vehicle deck is fitted with wood grating for even load distributions. Here is the construction scantling profile used in Lakshmi. Ship stability is one of the most critical elements of safety on board. Lakshmi complies with IMO A749 intake stability for passenger ship as well as HSC 2000 Annex 8 monohull. The watertight bulkheads on board Lakshmi is designed in such a way that she can withstand a two-compartment flooding scenario. With innovation that offer various advantages to Lakshmi, Lakshmi's estimated capital expenditure has a value of approximately $1.6 million with an estimated annual operating cost of around $4.8 million. The following is the result of the economic analysis based on the selected scenario. Based on the chart, it can be concluded that the scenario combined with the fastest payback period is found in the S1, T2 combinations. Lakshmi is ranging around 1.6 to 3.6 years of payback period, around $3 million on net present value, and 50.6% on internal rate of return. Thank you for watching, and may thus that we have shared be beneficial to all of us.